ever wonder why there are people in the world that always get ahead? That when life hits them hard and they land rock bottom, you always see them months later, not surviving, but thriving. Or those that even when destitution and devastation hits, they always find peace. Or that when things hit them at their doorstep, they always have an answer, not with a paycheck, but with wealth. Or that they have that relationship, the one that just is full of love and respect. Or even a mindset and an attitude and a love for self that they have no problem telling people no. Or even moving people out of their inner circle to their outer one. This is the theme that I know that every single one of us have always asked or always thought of. And the answer is that these people, when life showed up and hit them hard, when devastation and heartbreak knocked them to their knees, when the bills kept coming and they didn't have an answer for this one or the one after that, they made a decision to never end up here again. They transferred that mindset of defeat, lack of faith, lack of belief and self-worth into one that if I'm still here and breathing, then it must be that I'm worth something, I have a purpose, and there is a life for me. And they came to that irreconcilable truth that if there's a life for me and I only have one to live, then I'm gonna live it. I'm gonna live it to the fullest, and I am not gonna stop until the life that I've created is now in my possession. And I'm gonna learn and do the things necessary to not only achieve the victory, but go beyond that to secure it. This is the decision. There is no difference between those people and who you are. There is nothing within them that is not within you, and there is no life that you desire that you see other people have that cannot be yours. But what it takes, what you have to do, what you have to decide and never look back or go back again, is not only is it achievable and can it be done, but it is now time for me to do nothing else but that. It is a place that every single one of us has got to get to. We either decide that I'm never coming back here or I'll be right back, because this is the place that I deserve to be. It is about investing in yourself. It is about learning where you are and the gap of the difference between where that is and where you need to be, and doing whatever it takes in order for you to get there. Maybe it's about going to school. Maybe it's about training and burning it up. Maybe it's about taking hostage of your mind and start dealing with those things from your past or your pain or even the things that you were taught, and to put that up against the rod to see where does it fare and how does it compare to the mindset of those that are living the life that you truly desire. Making that decision that I'm going to do whatever it takes, and I'm not going to stop until my life matches the one that I desire. Not only in my life and for my future and my legacy, but in my relationship and the relationship that I desire and I've dreamed of. Definitely when it comes to the thing that will get you there no matter what, because life is still gonna happen. Devastation is still gonna come. And rock bottom is always going to try to bring you back to it. Is to build up and gird up and strengthen your faith. This is a channel for those that may already be living their life, but they know that they're not done. Or it's for those that are at a place where they know they cannot stay there any longer, because destitution and death exists and it resides there. It's called the pit. Or for those that have been trying but cannot seem to get anywhere, or every time they do, they get snapped back like a rubber band and wonder why. This is a place, this is a channel where nothing else is going to happen. Here, suiting up, training hard, because on this channel, This is where superheroes are unleashed from what is holding them back. This is where superheroes are trained and train hard. And this is where superheroes launch and go after for what they want and know that victory is not just something like a facade. It is a victory that belongs to them. So welcome to this channel. I'm TA. And if this is you, I'm your entrepreneur coach. And as the green arrow says, it's time to suit up. And it's time to go to work. Man, good evening, everyone. Oh my goodness. And if I have an emotional moment, just please overlook me because this is a really big moment. A moment for me, a moment for my family, hopefully a good moment for you guys too, where, man, it's been literally 1,031 days since I've been live. And then on top of that, for those of you who didn't know, my journey of isolation started way before then. I actually celebrated my 3 years of isolation from the whole entire world, September 17th of this year, 2022, just because for those family and friends and colleagues and partners, they know that way before COVID hit, I was being moved into isolation to where everyone I knew, all of my friends and loved ones were literally beyond an arm's distance. It was like they were in another city and in my heart in a whole nother world. And so this is a big day for me, a big moment. This is what I've been working hard for to get here, to be in a place where I would be released for real, to be able to come back and just share my heart. And at the same time, man, boy, do I have a mission. And not only do I have a mission, I've got a whole nother focus as to what we are going to be doing right here, not only on Facebook, but also on YouTube. And then, man, when it comes to my podcast, I am correct, I am straight, I am focused. And as I said in my post, boy, I know I am fire. And as I have talked to my best friends, Monica, Dina, and Liz, they will definitely tell you there's not only a fire here, it is one that I can't even contain. And I know that it's meant to burn off some stuff, but at the same sense, you guys, I'm hoping it's going to fire you up, fire your heart and your mind to where you are today. As we start this journey today, we ain't coming back here. And so with that, you guys, I want to be able to do a shout out for my awesome executive producer. Man, I'm going to just tell this story real quick, from Mighty Man Productions. And it's just like Mighty Man, Mighty Mouse. But boy, talk about a great line, Mighty Man. That's what it's about. Us all being mighty, being that superhero, standing and facing adversity, which is going to come. And just like my video said that he produced, man, does rock bottom always want to get you to go back? We ain't going back. Starting today, we're doing nothing but moving forward. And so I want to give shout out to Chris Hernandez, who actually was put in front of me and my partner, Xavier Ortiz, 3 years ago as we rented out a whole entire movie theater room at iPic there at the Domain in Austin, Texas, to gather for the last time in 2018 to do nothing but the best thing to do is to gather to watch Endgame. Man, we were loud. Oh my God, every single seat was filled. Not one seat was empty. And we were loud that day. And before we got a chance to go downstairs to watch that with everybody that we had invited to come and join us, I knew in my heart that the man upstairs was telling me to turn around and this young little kid go get his phone number. Had no clue. Told my partner Xavier, I have no idea why I'm going to go get his phone number. I don't even know anything about him. And I went and got his phone number. And sure enough, it was April of 2020 where the Lord told me to go get that old red purse that I had and in the zipper, pull out that phone number and call that kid and ask him one question. By any chance, do you have a dream and a desire to do executive production for movies and, for video and film? And he just says, as a matter of fact, I made a decision that this is what I want to do full time. I had no clue, but all I know is I was following directions and being obedient. And it was in April of 2020 where I brought him on board. to get him to just start production, to get him to start doing videos. I mean, literally, we got stacks and stacks of videos that have been produced, and to bring him on as one of the very first students of the Superhero University that y'all are going to hear about just a little bit tonight, but you're going to hear about it 100%. And he was the very first official graduate of the Superhero University, going to school during COVID, y'all. And now he's not only a critic, you guys, for a movie, industries and film. He even does write-ups, you guys, for Rotten Tomatoes. And my Lord, what he produces, and to know that he is my producer that's producing every single thing. So y'all give him some shout out to Chris Hernandez with Mighty Man Production, you guys. And every single video that you'll see, every single one you've been seeing on YouTube, and we've been tweaking them, trying to figure out what works. We've been watching analytics to see what you like and you don't like. Y'all didn't like that intro, so we removed it. I'm like, man, remove it. Get straight to the point. And then, boy, were y'all about love and relationships, because we were testing the market. That sucker went hot. Oh, my goodness. And definitely when it came to setting a goal and going after it and staying focused. So we kind of know what it is this superhero is being suited up to do, and we are ready to do it with you. So Chris Hernandez, thank you for just being with me all these years. And now being in the fire with me. Bless his soul, y'all, because now he knows what people who work with me, it means intensity. But here we are today, and I'm just so excited because his whole world's already started to stretch. And I knew that the man upstairs is going to do that with him because he's just been obedient. So Chris, shout out to you. And welcome you guys. I've got YouTube and Facebook. We got half of y'all here on Facebook. We got many of y'all over here on YouTube, but all of your comments are coming into one place because of all this new upgrade of software that happened in the last year. So y'all know me. We're not going to get started until I do some welcomes and some shout outs. And so I'm just going to kind of shout out to those that have done a shout out to me over here with all these comments. I'm going to pop them up here. Oh my God, it's my boy Dale. Dale, what's up? Oh my goodness, so excited. This is my boy, y'all don't understand. I'm so excited, Dale, that you're here with me. Welcome, welcome, man. And also, man, I've already popped this one up once, gonna pop it again. Hello, Boogie has joined me, and my daughter, my love, Brianna. Welcome, welcome. So excited. Boogie, look at this. This is what you're gonna be doing. I'm so excited that you've joined me tonight, Boogie. And then also, Brianna, thanks for joining me as well. That's right, Arnold family in the house. And then, man, my boy, superhero Chris Sanders, my first executive producer, is in the house from Iron King Entertainment. So excited to have you, brother. So excited to have another superhero hopping on with me tonight. And then, man, I've got my love over here. He's on both Facebook and also over there hanging with YouTube. But I think he's over here on Facebook. Hey, babe, thank you for helping me get everything started. As you know, I'm still in quarantine a little bit, but I'm out. And oh my goodness, the beautiful Karina Stipik. Oh my goodness, how are you and your husband and that beautiful baby? So excited that you've joined me today. God, I've missed you guys as well. Thank you for joining me tonight. One of my best friends, Liz Aguiano, my girl. Hey, bestie. I've already talked about you earlier, so I'm so excited, sis, that you're here with me tonight. Thank you for joining me. And then, man, the beautiful Eva, as I call her. Welcome, Eva. So excited, that you're here. You guys, do me a favor. Make sure you share this. We're going to talk about sharing, not just with my stuff, but things are out there. I'm watching it. I'm even going to start sharing them with you guys when we go live, because maybe there's a video I need to recommend to you guys. I'm all going to be looking for stuff and bringing it over here. And so what a pleasure to see you, beautiful. Thank you for joining me tonight on my night backs. And oh my God, and then definitely on YouTube, Tibbetts, what's up? We get to finally join. Man, normally you're over there when I go live and I log off and I stream it. Now you get to join me live. What's up? Whoop, whoop. So excited that you're here. It's just good to be able to be with you live versus on a recording and me chatting with you. So excited to have you here. And I absolutely love you too. And then, man, Lupe, Wonder Woman, Boogie, Wonder Woman is on. Woo, Wonder Woman has joined me tonight. One of my other superheroes, Lupe. So excited that you've joined me, sis. Just excited, you guys. And Ty, man, so excited that you've joined as well. What's up, Ty? Man, y'all just don't know what he's about to do. Excited that you've joined me as well. And the beautiful Kimberly, you got to join me. Come on. Look at that. It just worked out, didn't it, sis? Because I know you're like, oh, I got a meeting, but I'm going to watch it. Look at that. You're joining me, sis, tonight. So excited to have you here. You know how much I love you. Oh, and there's my partner. There's my boy, y'all. Y'all understand? My do or die right there. What's up, X? Professor X is in the house. So excited, brother. Y'all have no idea. If he hadn't been here day one, 9 years ago, when we got brought together and all the things I've been through, I'm not sure how far I would have gotten to come here, especially when I was in the furnace. My brother was with me every step of the way. And man, we are definitely freaking frack partners, bad boys, but good girls, good boy. You know what I mean? Bad boys for life, as they say, Martin Lawrence. And I don't know about Will, but I love me some Will. I'm going to hang with Will forever, y'all. And so with that, excited, X, that you joined me. And then Yo is in the house. What's up, Yo? That's all I call her is Yo. What's up, Yo? So excited. I know she's been waiting. She's been driving me nuts. Where we going? When are you going back live? What's the date? I need the date. There you go, Yo. I'm so excited that you're here. And then, man, Mindy, beautiful Mindy, so excited that you've joined me tonight. Hello, gorgeous. Y'all understand, me and Mindy go back to military days, y'all. We're talking 13, 14, 15 years ago. Hey, Mindy, so excited that you've joined me. Oh, my God, and the beautiful Nanette is on. Hello, Nanette. Y'all understand, I got to say hi to everybody. I've been locked up. Oh, my God, to reconnect with everybody. I got to take this time. And for those of you who know me, this is what I love to do, you guys. And then, oh, my goodness, there he is, y'all. Y'all don't understand. We can now really get started. It's the man who put me through my first burning bush moment when I was little. It's my brother Byron in the house, y'all. Let me tell you what, I couldn't have even done my company the way I did if the Lord didn't have the right brother for me to kick my butt. Woo! We're going to do that here, you guys. And we're going to face truths and facts. We're going to go hard. We're going to break things that are holding you back, and we're going to go for everything that you have in your life. And this is the man who set me up to make sure that I could face adversity. And even though I was crying on the side of the street, he'd drive by, roll his window down. Hey, girl, what you doing on the street? Get your butt up and drive off. Wouldn't even ask me to get in the car. He would just drive off. Because he knew that if he drove off, that meant get up. Don't have me come back here. You still be here. Hey, Byron, I absolutely love you. I give you all mad credit for helping me get here. And then, oh my gosh, you guys, just excited. Rachel, oh, hello, my beautiful. Oh my God, it's so good to see you, sweetheart. I saw you liking my stuff and I couldn't wait. I was hoping you were going to be here because I've missed you mucho grande. And excited that you're here. And you guys, I know we got many others here. Miss Diaz, what's up? Hey, girl. What's up, Lady A? So excited that you joined me as well. Man, we just got so many people. Oh, man, I like this. Suede from YouTube is in the house. What's up, Suede? He's like, hello, everybody. Oh, my goodness. So excited, you guys. And I know we got many over here. And I'll do some more shout outs. I see Cinderella. What's up, Cinderella? Y'all understand I love that girl because she's got my girl's name from the fairy tale Cinderella. All of y'all. And you guys, again, make sure you share this. I want to kind of just talk about that a little bit. I've been really in the trenches of studying. Man, the Lord's had me working my butt off this last year. I wasn't sitting. I wasn't chilling. I wasn't just, drinking Mai Tais or eating chocolate cake. He worked my bones off to really get ready with all these other things that we're going to be doing here and just really giving me that final thing that I needed to know. I know what I'm doing. I know how I'm going to die. And sorry, Suede, I got you up here forever. I know how I'm going to die. I know how I'm going out. I now know exactly what I'm going to do. And man, I'm going to go hard and we're going to do it together. Okay, right here, whether it's on the YouTube channel or it's on Instagram or on Facebook. But man, I'm going to sit here and tell you this last year has been really hard. Just to kind of give you an idea, Quint and I, man, you got to have a good man that when the man upstairs says he's going to isolate you for real, take you off Facebook, you can't eat from restaurants, you can't go through drive-through, everything has to be made. Okay, we're talking some intensity, true detoxing from the world, that you don't have a man who's tripping. Come on. That one, well, that's you. He didn't tell me that. No, man, I got a man that I'm going to tell you that when I was told it, he's like, well, that's what we do. And it was just like that, you guys. And so I want to kind of go back a little bit and I want to kind of dive into what we're going to be doing. And again, this is where, hold on. There we go. There we go, Swade. I want to make sure that in this time that we've got, that I'm really painting the picture very clear to you what we're going to be doing. First of all, let me say this for the record. I am down with JC and God. I'm going to say it again. I am down with JC and I am down with God. Matter of fact, they write my paycheck, okay? That's who controls me for real. I'm 100% unplugged from the world and 100 plugged into the source. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Anybody who comes on my feed to question it, then I know you really need this because that is what I'm about. Now that I've said that, you guys, we are going to be talking about everything here. It is truly going to be something that some of y'all who know me may be calling each other saying, is she all right? Yes, I'm all right. I'm even better than I've ever been in my whole entire life. On top of that, I'm very clear, but most importantly, I'm anchored. I ain't moving. I know my topics. I know my focus. I know how hard me must go, and I know even the things that we must talk about that nobody wants to talk about. And if they do, I'm going to say it straight. They just want to cause drama. I ain't about drama. Drama creates a deficit in your life, and it creates a deficit in your bank account. We ain't going to do that. This is nothing but adding to. This is nothing but growing up. This is nothing but elevating to a place where you truly know that you deserve to be, but something in your heart, something in your life, it may be something blocking you, is keeping you from it. This is where here what we're going to do from week to week, from when I go live on Tuesdays and we do this podcast Unleash on Thursdays, and even from the Power Packs and the Power Thoughts. No, I'm going to be straight up with you. We're going hard and we're going to not have any type of sweet and low here. We're going straight with salt and pepper, and we can bring them on here too, because we have a destiny. We have a life. Our life is worthy. We don't need anybody else to tell us anymore. We got to come to the place where we know we are worthy, and everything that we have in our heart and our mind has either got to match the life in front of us, or we got things we need to break off. That's just the bottom line. We are in a time and a place in this world that there shouldn't be any more chit chat, no more making excuses so other people can feel better. They either accept you the way they are, or they need to be removed from your inner circle, like I've said, because this is about your life. This is about your dreams. This is about your joy. This is about the life that you truly have been crying for, praying for, flatlining for, begging for, working your butt off for. And lo and behold, it's actually the life that is for you. I said something, and I don't know if the quote has been out, but there's a lot of quotes that are already stacked up. But I'm going to sit here and tell you that I believe that your dreams aren't dreams. They are a preview movie to the life that actually is inside of you that's trying to come out. Let me say that again. I believe that your dreams are the preview movie of the life that truly belongs to you that's trying to come out. But there may be people in your life that are causing issues and pain, and they're doing more of a draining of your balloon versus elevating you up to the top. It may be that, hey, I don't know how to do it. There's things in my mind. There's things in my past that we need to deal with and talk about. Heck, it could be things that you were even taught. That, let me tell you what, they're not just slanted. They're downright wrong. They don't even match up to the things that you're trying to do, that we need to come here real and really talk about it. It may even be, and here it is, don't throw popcorn unless it's got butter and oil on it, because I'm all about that. I sure will try to catch those. It may even be the person that you're sleeping next to at night. It may even be the person that you've been crying over all this time, or it may even be the friends you have in your life, or it could be that you're supposed to be that person, to be one authentic you, because the Lord's put you in their life to elevate them up. But you're always adjusting yourself to try to make them feel good, when really what it's about is them understanding who you are, accepting you, and that you've been there to mix in with their chili so that you guys can all rise up to the top. This is really a moment, you guys, where, again, like I said in the video, if this is you, hey, I am your entrepreneur coach, because it's about what's on the inside that we got to get out. And there's some decisions that need to be made. There's some changes that have to be done. And there's some real deal thoughts of our mindset that downright needs to be changed, because it's limiting beliefs or limiting mindset. And you can't have a limiting mindset and expect your life to be unlimited. You can't. And it doesn't mean that I'm this person coming over here acting like I already know. No, A lot of the things that I'm bringing you are the things that the man upstairs showed me during my time of being unplugged, that was happening in my life, that was going on with me, or that was happening with people that I love, that I know we got to talk about this. This is truly where, with every single thing that we're going to do here, we're going to go straight and we're going to talk about that. You know, one of my topics that I can't wait till I get to it, it's on my list coming straight from above, is that your bedroom is not where your bank account should be. This is where, again, we've got some things to talk about in relationships and in love when it comes to goal and goal settings. You know, when it comes to going hard in the life you want, man, I am going to be straight honest with you. It does require you to maybe not have a lot of sleep to go hard in order to get it done. And it does require grit, and it does require resiliency, that when you get knocked down, you must know you got to get right back up. This is those things that I'm going to sit here and tell you from my own journey, from my own life, and the things that I've learned that's been shown to me. You know, I had somebody comment that, let me tell you, I love her heart. And I know this woman loves me, because when I shared my story, she actually said something to me that I thought, my God, her heart. And I just wanted to love on her. She goes, I never knew you were going through what you were going through, TA. I'm truly sorry. And I'm going to be real honest with you. I responded to her to say, there's nothing to be sorry about. Because when you truly take time to yourself and you stop plugging into other people's outlets, and you plug into a source that is just about you, and that you really truly find who you are. And a lot of times that's not about anybody around you. That's just about you. And then you make a decision that you're going to make yourself happy, not looking for other people to make you happy, but you're going to make yourself happy. And whether other people like it or not, to me, if people really love you, guess what? They're going to be about your happiness. They're not going to sit here and try to get you to do what they want you to do, which really is just making them feel better. That means it's really about them and not about you. You know, we're all different. We're not going to click and twitch the same way. And part of what I love is when you can really see people in their individualness, and you can choose to love them in their authenticity versus always trying to come, you know, and get them to mold to what allows you to feel okay. You know, I've met many people, because trust me, I was still coaching. And I was still meeting with people every single month, and we were diving still into the word, just being real. I didn't stop working. But all of the people that I met, all the people that I've been working with, and some of them have been clients with me for years. One of the other things that I know we got to talk about, it is so important that we love everybody. It is so important that we have compassion. But when to love somebody and have compassion means you end up in a destitution, I'm going to sit here and tell you that is never how the plan is. And I'm going to say this once: you cannot find that anywhere in the word. I'm sorry, you can't. It's never supposed to be that you lay down your life for the sake of someone else's, but it does mean that you lay down your life in order to give it and love people, because your life is provided by someone else. Somebody else actually did the sacrifice of the death. Somebody else actually paid the price. But when you're about other people and you're wanting to help other people, that's one thing. But if it's constantly putting you in a situation of heartbreak and destitution, of being stressed or being sick, or it's causing you to maybe even be not the greatest side of yourself, I'm going to sit here and tell you, where is you in that? Where would that be something that even the man upstairs would be okay with when he died for you? You are his prized possession. Nowhere in there. And don't get me wrong, I still have mentors. I still have people who hold me accountable. And we've had some deep discussions about this. We really would research it on things that have been downloaded, or things that my heart feels, or even their heart feels. This is where if we're at the head and not the tail, if we are to sit over it and not under it, but we are to serve and be humbled, man, what does that really look like, TA? How do I love people and be compassionate? But at the same time, here's that real deal talk. If it means that, man, I'm less than where I was, I'm struggling now. Now I'm having issues. I can't sleep at night. I've got health stuff now happening. I'm crying all the time. I'm now all in a bad mood and I'm getting all this stress. Then how would that ever be something that the man upstairs would be okay with? Again, this is just some of those things that we've got to talk about. Now, again, I know there's going to be people saying, this don't even sound like the TA that I know. I'm going to be real honest with you. I am not the TA that you knew. I'm not. But I am still the TA that you love. See, to me, my love that I give may be different than who I am when I stand. Let me say that again. The love that I give is the love that has been given to me from above. The way that I love is the way that I am to show love and how he loves me 100%. But how I stand, what I say, my convictions, don't get my heart and my convictions confused. And that's where sometimes we feel like we need to be different, or it means we don't love somebody, or that means that we're not being compassionate. Truth is one of the things that I'm going to tell you sets you free for real. Truth is one of those things when you look at things and you see truth and you live by truth, what it does to you. But when we go and make exceptions or alter the truth, when we go and step into things and it ain't the truth, then how are we going to receive 100% of what truth actually gives is freedom? That we end up sometimes putting ourselves, even though we're free, back in bondage when we're not being honest. Honest to ourselves, honest in looking at the situation, honest in what we do next. And maybe that means choosing you or being about you. And maybe that does mean being about someone, but there should be peace in that. And so we got a lot to talk about. And like I said, some of you are going to say, man, that's just not my TA. I feel you. And I understand. And I say this with so much love. That is why I absolutely love what the Lord did with me, where I have all those videos that we're going to be using, because she's still here. Her heart cries for everybody. I literally am one of those that I'll go the distance for anybody. But what happens, and this is where the Lord had to really take me. And again, this is probably going to be the only time that you're going to hear me really go hard about the Lord, because the one thing he did tell me to do is don't bring a Bible with you this time. Don't preach the word. Leave that right here, TA. Let that be something that you do with those that want to hear it. But what I'm sending you to go do, TA, is just to talk about it the way you used to before I showed up on your Damascus road, okay? Where you ejected me for 8 years, almost 9 years, to go and follow you. It's to really, now that you know what you know in your heart, to now just go share, talk regular language, break it down, and I will be the one to give you those words. And I say that to you because I know there's going to be some people who say, well, hold up. You've been ordained. You were a minister and all you did was preach the word. Let me tell you what, the word is alive in me. And the Lord is alive in me. And I'm 100% owned by him. And trust me, anything I don't do here right, I'm going to feel it when I log off. And I am that woman, as y'all know, that I will come right back and say, y'all, I said this and I need to correct it. Or I said this and I need to apologize. And there's going to be some moments like that because, as I told my best friends, and they understand, Liz and Monica and Dina understand. Man, I feel like a superhero that has this fire in her mouth. Well, when you unleash that, it's burning up stuff left and right. I got to learn how to wield it, and I'm going to learn how to wield it. But I do know my mission and my purpose. When it comes to who we are as an individual, when it comes to, again, our mindset, when it comes to hope, man, we got to go deep with hope, because sometimes hope, we lose it. And we can't find it in lost and found. We got to go find it again. And hope is one of the biggest things because it's anchored, yes, in faith. When it comes to our legacy, our future, our prosperity, and I'm going to say the words and people are going to freak out. When it comes to income and when it comes to provision and when it comes to money, And when it comes to the responsibility of that, and when you go and look at the Bible, and this is the only show that I feel like I'm supposed to say this, and once I'm logged off and we start this journey next week, it's going to be a different language. But the Lord is very specific about how we are supposed to be about money. Not only when he gives it, we're supposed to be responsible with it. And on top of that, when he gives it, he says that one day I'll appear and ask you what you did with it. And we know the story of the ones that he gave a talent, and the ones that hid it and didn't do anything with it, and the ones that turned around and invested it in what he turned around and did with it. We were never supposed to live in poverty, but because of things, and I'm going to say it, from our upbringing, our past, things we've seen, our hurt, our pain, even the thing that the enemy uses, the number one thing he attacks is our identity. It causes us to now take what we think we are, who we believe we are, versus knowing who we are 100, and we go match our life to that. And then all these other things that come in, and especially those that do believe in Christ that tell you money is the root of all evil. Well, then what the heck was that he gave Solomon and David? He gave Solomon and David a plethora in order for him to do, and them to do one thing is to build his kingdom and to bless people. So for people to preach that, I just think, wow, again, even things we were taught, that's wrong. But we are to have a responsibility to it, because if not, or we end up just being about it, yeah, that is one of the things that the enemy uses to get you walking down a road that you don't realize is the wrong road. But the Lord never meant for us to be broke or in poverty, and he sure didn't mean for us to be dependent on the world or the government. There's no way. When again, we're all free. We are to live free. But there may be things that are even in your life that even people around you and what they say, the moment you start growing, the moment you start doing something, y'all know the ones that come up to you, well, you've changed. Something's wrong with you, or you go buy things, must be nice. Okay, now you're just all about the money, whatever. Because I'm going to tell you what, there's many people in the world that have money that if you go and peel back the layers, they didn't come from anything. They worked their butt off. And then you'll see how many different charities and nonprofits they give to. So we're going to talk about that, because we were meant to have growth and have income. You want to know why? Because again, the Lord never meant for us to depend on the government. He meant for us to be the answer, to grow in income so that we could give to our schools, give to our communities, give to the people in need, serve people. We're the answer. But if we're broke and we don't know what to do, then how can we be the superhero in that moment? Just again, going real with that, because we're going to talk about that, and I want to make sure you're prepared. So when you hear those things, you're not thinking, I'm slanted or something happened when I was locked up. No, I'm straight. I'm going to say it again, and I'm on fire. And I know who I'm here for. It may not be for everybody, but I know the ones that I'm here for, as Christ said when he was in prayer before he got taken. I know the ones I'm here for, and those are the ones I'm coming for, to align with you. And that's basically where I'm at. I also want to talk about the thing that is going viral on my Instagram and Facebook, and I haven't even got started yet, is relationships and love. Matters of the heart. I'm going to say this only in this video, and I won't say it again because I'm not going to preach the word. I'm obedient to the Lord. That is the place. Believe it or not, money is second. It's the heart where the enemy can set up shop and just sit there and do his bidding and cause us to feel pain and heartbreak and rejection, concern about what people are going to say. Now we got this cancel culture that's happening. Cancel me. I don't care, because I got a one-way ticket, and then I'm telling you what, nothing can cancel me. I'm not living by you. So to me, we got to have that same attitude. And for people that I've seen, like a Viola Davis, woo, that's my girl. Man, woo, woman king, come on. She said, anyway, I'm going to do me, because again, when you are free, it is about you being free, not being bound to even people around you. But when it comes to matters of the heart, that is one of the first places that he strikes. Strikes in our childhood that causes scars that we can't even seem to break even after 50 years. Or even when it comes to people in our life that we gave our heart to, that instead of them treasuring it, valuing it, loving it, protecting it, man, they just did it any kind of way because they were more about getting out of it what they needed. Then again, as I said at the beginning, understanding that they were there to do something also for you. They were about themselves opposed to being about you. You can't be in a relationship to relate when two people aren't relating. That's just called somebody who's a taker. That's all that is. And eventually they're going to keep on taking where there is no you. I'm going to say that again. Eventually, if you continue to stay there, they're going to keep on taking because you're keeping on giving like one of those Energizer bunnies. And before you know it, there is no more you. And then all of a sudden, you don't feel like you're significant, you're important, and that you have a life because you're not even living your life. You're living the one that they told you to have. They controlled you and even judged you by who you were because, of course, they didn't want you to rise up and all of a sudden realize you were somebody and that relationship didn't work for you anymore. They were going to always keep you bound and always keep you feeling like your whole life should be about them and tending to them. But man, we're going to break that. We're going to work on that. We're going to get unleashed from those things because the people that God has for you, I'm going to sit here as you're elevating. And this reminds me of my best friend, Monica. I'm coming with you, sis. Where we going? Or Liz is the type, she'll just show up to your house. She'll just be like, y'all are doing something, you and X. She will show up with her bags packed, knocking on my door. So y'all are up to something, and wherever y'all going, I'm going too. And then Dina's just the type to where I never left. I've been here all the time. I know the DL. This is truly where, again, those that are for you will receive you not only when you're down, because anybody can receive you there, but boy, will they receive you and love you and want to be around with you when you win it. See, can't just be one way because, again, before you know it, you no longer are living a life that you recognize. You're no longer a person. And then I am going to tell you, I've got to a place of wanting to commit suicide. That's how I got there because I didn't even feel like I was significant. There was no me in the relationship. So why live? Why be here? And then because of what you were feeling, which is oppression versus depression, you being oppressed, man, just God, let this end. I can't do this anymore. When that was never the life that you were supposed to have. Or if that's the person you want to live it with, maybe you need to rise up and stay standing because that may need to challenge them to start now being who they're supposed to be. But if you're not, how are you growing them? How are you helping them? You're not. You're enabling them. So they're just going to be the same Tic Tac that you pop into your mouth with the same flavor. Nothing changes. Breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. Same old Groundhog Day. Okay, that's not even where it's supposed to be because we shouldn't be stagnant if we're his. We should be moving forward always. So if you don't have people moving forward with you, you must check your stats. You must check your steps and you must check who's standing next to you because we may need to change it up, rearrange. Like, when you do a room, it's time for to rearrange. Don't mean they're outside your house, but they just can't be in this room. They just can't be in the Zorro layer. Y'all saw the movie Zorro. They can't be up there like that. They got to go be in the outside layer and we can still be who we need to be and love them and serve them. And then the other thing that we're going to talk about, you guys, is definitely when it comes to our life. For a lot of us, and I say this just because I've now worked with people for 30 years, we've got to now start making decisions about our life starting today. Who am I? What do I want to do? Where am I going? Period. I'm going there. And then setting a course and a plan with nothing but those steps to get you there. Nothing but those steps that are going to align to a bullseye like an arrow. Yes, the green arrow that's going to get you there. And not allowing things to come into your life unless it's going to add on or it's going to continue to grow it so that you can truly have the life that you deserve. And that means commitment. That means discipline. Boy, do we got to talk about discipline. That means going hard and working hard. But also it means, and here's that superhero university, knowing the steps to get you there. See, in the coaching world, because I've got 7 pillar certifications, not to brag, just saying. Almost every single one, but John C. Maxwell was the only one in the certification that I got that said to give people your goods. All my other certifications, everybody says, well, don't tell them what to do. This is about you asking them questions to figure it out. This is not about you telling them what to do next. My Lord. So in other words, you hold out something that you know that people can actually do to win and have victory, hoping that one day your butt asks the right questions, they hear the right questions and have the right answer, and then now know what to do. Man, that's too much time. That could be people's years from now. I believe, based on, yes, only video, I'm going to do this, that what is in the word, man, thank goodness the Lord gave us the cheat sheet. Thank goodness he gave us the answers. Can you imagine if there wasn't a book to give us answers? No, we are to teach people if we know how to get there and know what works. Then we are to coach people with that plan as they implement it, to be right there every step of the way, walking with people as they make it now their own, to learn, to help them strategize. If they fall, to help them to get back up, not be at the sidelines. Get up, boy. Get up, girl. No, to say, listen, I'm right here. Let's get back up. Let's try this again. All the way until now, not only are you standing, you're walking, you're fast walking, man, you're running, that all they have to do now is go from being on the field with you, being on the sidelines cheering you on, or man, they could just go buy a ticket to your movie because all you're doing is running the play over and over, winning over every part of your life. That's how it's supposed to be. And then with that, when they're in the bleachers, they are just there to mentor so that you have some challenges or you need some help. Or guess what? You're elevating to another level. And maybe now you need to huddle with your mentor to now re-strategize because they got the answers or they hook you up with people who do. See, we've been missing it in the world. I'm tired of that talk. Don't tell people. Man, everything I know, I'm going to give it to you. Every single cheat sheet, clip notes, answers, done it, scripted, wrote it, on fire, I'm going to give it to you. I don't care what you go do with it. I don't care if you take what I do and go do it too. Come on, do it better than me. Man, just make sure to do it well because I'll sit there and say, look at him go. Woo, look at him run. I don't have anything that's mine that belongs to me. I don't have any plan. I don't have any scripts. I don't have any videos. I don't have any of that really belongs to me. Anything that I've got was given to me. And anything that was given to me, I am to give it to you. And you're going to hear about Superhero University because, boy, do we have some partners there that know what to do, how to do it, when to go hard, and how to blow it up in every area of your life. Superhero University is actually, believe it or not, the first official university for life, all areas of life. And this is where now you can get what you need, and people will tell you exactly what to do and not just watch a video that's pre-recorded. We are not Memorex, we live. And then to be able to coach with you one-on-one, because we don't have it to where you're in a big old group and you don't have somebody assigned to you. We do. And then to be able to walk with you on how to do it from everything in your life. And this is where now, like I said in the video, our life truly needs to match the one that we truly desire. Because if it's in there and if it's in your dream, don't think that you're the one to put it there, especially if it ain't going anywhere. No matter what you do, there it is. And maybe that's something that you've wanted to do. You want to go back to school, or you want to start a business, or you want to go do a nonprofit and help people, or you want to be able to, one girl that just signed up with me, I just want to make enough to provide for my family. She said, because they still have this poverty mindset, and I just can't stand seeing them live that way, TA, that I'm going to go and do it. And maybe by me doing it, I can show them that this is how to live. And now I can bless them. Man, talk about her heart. And she's a beast. She's like 6'2", downright gorgeous. Probably a version 2 of Wonder Woman, to be honest with you. This is where, again, as I said at the beginning, we were meant to be over it, not under it. To have authority over it, not to be subjected to it. We were meant to stand and not be on the ground crawling. But it doesn't mean that we don't have moments like that. But I love Maya Angelou, but yet I rise. You are supposed to rise and then go even harder. And a lot of us are selling for that life that we have, but not knowing what we need to do to get there. But knowing that in our heart that this isn't life. When I said it in my video, and I meant that if I'm still here and I'm a triple dipple risk to COVID, that if I'm still here, if I'm still breathing, if you're still here after COVID and you're still breathing, then it must mean that your life is meant to do something. Not just with your family. Oh my God, you're a fountain. Not just with the people called your neighbors. My gosh, you're a river. Not just with the people in your city. My Lord, you're a bank. I believe that one person can change this world. And I believe that what you have inside of you is a freaking ocean that anybody can come and drink from, anybody can swim in, anybody can float like hope in your ocean. And I believe that is that master plan. I believe that that's how we save this world right now. Right now, this world needs what has been put in us. And I believe he's looking for us to do it. But if we don't know how, or we got some things up in here, Lucy, or we got some things in here on the dark side, or things that the dark side put in here, or we've got some pain in here that we need healing, or we no longer have hope. Let me tell you what, COVID kicked a lot of our butts in our mindset, in our heart. We lost a lot of people. We're not the same. I'm not the same, and I can't act like I'm the same. There's no freaking way. Don't live the same. Don't do the same. Don't accept just this when you were destined to be the game changer, to be the gap, to be the X in the equation, to be the answer. You know, I loved watching Sarita Jakes. I just saw just a little piece of it. And there she was on a show. It was freaking me out. She's saying the same thing I'm saying today. I thought, well, come on. That's what happens when you're really hanging and isolated. You get the same message. He just brings it in your way with the people that maybe you're supposed to bring it with. We are meant to be the answer starting right here. We are meant to live a life. And I'm not talking about riches and cars and stuff, but hey, do you? As long as if you got all that, you can sit here and point out all the people that you blessed and helped. Come on, do you? Getting there is the thing. Knowing how to get there is the key. But more than that, because I think there's some big gurus that give you the answers. But the thing that's missing, I'm going to say it, is we can go to these conferences, we can watch these CDs and DVDs, we can go purchase online education. And let me tell you, there's some good ones out there. I'm going to share them with you. Oh, heck yeah, I'm going to be sharing you with some things that I'm saying you need to attend this. You need to watch this. I'm going to be a plethora of information for you on everything. But if you do not have somebody walking with you, if you do not have somebody being there to help you strategize, to make sure you learn it, man, what does it feel like when you implement it? To even get you in the seat of role playing it or doing it, but you know you're not alone. Do you realize statistics show that over, was it 89% of people wouldn't take initiative if there wasn't somebody there to get them to take initiative? Okay, well, that just gave us the cheat sheet to me. And again, I'm only going to say it on this video. When we look at the word, what was the number one thing that our Lord and Savior did? He walked with his people. He didn't just go now and defeat the enemy and say, peace out, I'm done. He came back and walked with them and taught them. That's what that word means. The big disciple means to do that. But we're going to do it here in our life. We're going to build a life that you truly desire, and we're not going to stop until it matches Because if we believe in that, and even if you don't believe in that, that's okay. It is time for our life to match everything we've been working our butt off, everything we've been crying or we've been on our knees asking for, everything that maybe is no longer kindled a fire in our heart. We can't sleep because it won't go away. And we got to stay the course. Can't be letting distractions or people get in the way. We do. We let people derail us. I love what me and X used to say when we were developing people. Never stop doing what you do. Take people along with you. You should never have to stop doing what you do. You should be able to continue to keep on do it. Take people along with you. Have them do it with you. But don't get me wrong, life happens. But we got to get back up. We got to keep going. And some of us had some dreams that we left in 2019 before COVID hit. Some of us had some dreams that, man, were even before then. Some of us have a life that we're not even living because we're just too busy living it easy, comfortable. Greatness never lives comfortable. Greatness is never okay with comfortable because they know they were always meant to do something more. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about the one thing that's in here. So I'm going to wrap up with this because, again, I didn't plan. I literally told my husband, wow, he has kept me busy. So I'm going to let him just vomit out and hopefully I honor him because, again, this is the last time you will see me come on and talk about the word, talk about really the Lord. We're not doing Bible studies here. We're not going in the word and studying. We're talking about day-to-day life. We're talking about some things that I guarantee you 1 minute you're going to be dying your butt off laughing and the next minute crying. You're going to sit there with your notepad, making notes, or you're going to sit there and when you log off, it's going to linger with you because it won't be me doing it. Come on. It'll look like me. It'll sound like me. I was taken hostage for a reason. I'm still hostage for this purpose. I don't know how many more years I have left of my life. I don't know. Life is precious. It can go like that. But I now know exactly what it is I'm supposed to do. I ain't doing anything else but that. For those who want to listen, for those who want to hear, y'all know that scripture. And for those who want to take note and take action, I'm with you. Absolutely with you. I love that name that the Lord gave me, the Innerpreneur Coach. I could have sworn somebody had gotten that when I went to go to the domain.com. Nobody had it. I thought, get out of town. And then I saw that the Innerpreneur Coach was open. I snagged that. I said, that's me, Lord. Because we're not going out there. We're going in here to get it. Come on. We're not going out there. It's already in here. And we're going to coach that out. And we're going to break every single thing around us that wants to try to prevent us from being able to move forward and go get it. It's time for decisions. As the green arrow says, time to go to work. This is it. That's what we're going to do here on my channel. So I need you guys to subscribe to YouTube, okay? Because a lot of that action's going on YouTube. Just being honest with you, okay? I don't know if I'm going to be going live here on Facebook and YouTube again, both together. We're going to see what I get when I'm done. I'll consult my employer is what I'll do. But I know that if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you'll always know what's going on. If you follow me on Instagram, you will always know what's going on. Make sure you look at that bio. That link tree has everything. That link tree, you open up, there you can just go right there. Everything is there. Okay. And then definitely, boy, will I be sharing stuff here. Y'all are hot over here on Facebook. Woo, those posts that I'm doing, y'all are, woo, come on. So I know I'm going to be over here on Facebook. It's just my lives. And so on Tuesday, I will be live. That is called Suit Up. Suit Up is all about the things we need to suit up. Maybe it's how-to, steps, things we need to do. Suit Up's on Tuesday. That is a morning show. I keep hearing 11:30. I keep hearing that. I'm not been released from it. But don't worry, you can't come join live. Man, just watch the replay. Y'all know how we do, family? Come on. Y'all know how we do. We do that. And then, man, on Thursday, oh, this is the one that I'm most excited about is Unleashed. All these topics that the Lord gave me, I told Quint, whoa, I'm nervous about bringing them. I'm nervous about posting some of these things. My Lord. But when I think about where the enemy is, woo, we got to go down to the pit, y'all. Oh, y'all going, some of y'all aren't going to like me, but love me. You know what I mean by that? Okay. I think like, be mad at me, but y'all log off and be like, oh, God, I hate TA, but I love her. We gon' go there. We have to go there because that's where a lot of the things that are holding us back are at. That's what Unleashed, and that's Thursday. And it will stream, you guys, Thursday evening. I'm still undecided. It'll be 7:30 tonight. If I look at these stats and the stats are good, it'll be 7:30. If not, then I really believe that it may be 6:55. But that's that pocket. If y'all want to tell me right now, if y'all want to respond, that pocket 6:55, 7:30. If y'all say this was good, TA, this was good. That is the sucker. Tuesday is going to be about life. It's going to be about business and entrepreneurship because we got to go there and career development, leadership development. But on Thursday, Unleash is straight up crunk personal development. Crunk style, y'all. Personal development. It's all about hope. It is about life, but boy, is it about love as well. Oh my God, Thursdays. I need to show up with a baseball cap backwards in order to fit what the topics my employer, the Lord, has given me. My gosh. Y'all know me. I've never brought topics like that, but I'm obedient. We're going to go there. And I will be having guests. And then the last thing I will tell you, I'm excited. I invested in a very expensive mixer board that now I can take callers. And what I like about that is you don't have to come over here and be seen. You could be anonymous. And I will put up a number and you could dial it or we'll schedule it in advance where maybe I've got a couple callers. And then based on the topic, you could come and share your heart and we can really right there go to work. And I believe wholeheartedly that's going to bless a lot of people. You don't have to say your name. You can be anonymous. But I now have the mixer board that just like this, somebody could dial in and all I got to do is hit a button and you're going to be able to hear them through their phone right here with me like you're hearing me in this mic. And so we are going to have topics and you're going to see me put post. I'm going to put a situation and say, if this is you, I need for you to text me. And I'm going to give you my number to text. And guess what? We're going to huddle for 10 minutes and I'm going to have you as a guest on my show. Again, no video. We're going to work on Thursdays. That's the show. I'm telling you, I know it. But I've got a lot of entrepreneurs. God is getting me to suit back up in business. For those of you who didn't know, what God does with me in business, woo! We're talking what me and X do, taking people from here to six figures, $1 million businesses. It's crazy. But we're doing it because he's ordered it or we wouldn't be back there doing it. We gonna do it, you guys. So that's Tuesday. It's for career people, professionals, businesses, or life and life planning. Even things I'm gonna share with you, some nuggets that I need for y'all to tune in because it's things that you could do if you're not gonna build a business. It's for your life and prosperity. Even things where there's different type of products out there that you could tap in and get money, y'all. Please make sure you watch Tuesdays. And then, man, make sure you tune in. And the podcast will be on all platforms from Spotify to iHeart to all of them. You guys see that on the banner on the Facebook page. But again, if you just tune into YouTube and you tune into Facebook, they will be right here. And again, we have an app. We'll talk about that later where you can download the app and watch it right there. But I like the community. Y'all know me. I want all of this. And so with that, you guys, I'm just going to sit here and tell you, I'm excited. I didn't want to do this in the beginning. I cried like a baby and screamed and kicked like Jacob did, wrestling with the lion. I wanted to preach the word to the day I died. I wanted to be the one in my last breath on the hospital bed, asking who else at the nurse's desk had not received Christ as their Lord and Savior. I get emotional. Here it is. I didn't want to do this. My partners will tell you I kicked and screamed. I cried like a baby, but the Lord knew how to show it to me and he eased me into it and he knew how to give it to me to where, oh yeah, no, I ain't moving now. I'm good now. But for months, when he told me and broke the news, you're not going back to preach the word, my heart just broke. That's what I wanted to do. But he reminded me that he started my journey at 5 when he took my hair. And everything that I've done since 5, he paid for that. And that's the stuff that we need to talk about and deal with, because he did that and put me through that for a time right now. I'm relevant right now. And then all the people I've coached up until that time that I got called into ministry, he says, all of that, I did that for this time today, that you were in advance, Tracy. Woo, man. So I'm excited. I love you guys. I can't wait to see all your comments. I hope you've been commenting, because y'all know that I want to go back and watch all those. If you haven't, maybe y'all have just been listening. You guys make sure you share this. Again, every Tuesday is Suit Up. Every Thursday, you guys will be unleashed, and all through there, Monday and Wednesday will be Power Thoughts, Power Packs. Man, thank y'all for the texts. To have my brother text me, okay, you got this Power Pack thing that I'm watching? Y'all don't understand. Byron, don't text me or call me all during the day. I just know we're doing something. So make sure you tune in all week long. You guys click the links that I share here on Facebook. They go straight to YouTube. Or again, just subscribe to YouTube, and every time something is uploaded, you'll get a notification. So I love you guys. Thanks for joining me this evening, and I will see you next week. Yes, I'm going to say it, in the Bat Cave, y'all. Suit it up, because it's time for us to unleash the superhero that's within, because a superhero may fight and may be knocked down, but a superhero always rises, come on, and always fights. In every superhero movie I've ever seen, they always win. Woo, and that enemy, that villain always gets its butt kicked, right? And again, it's in game, y'all. Time to go get it. The time is now, and he has it for us. Again, last time I'm going to talk about the Lord, okay? Y'all know who I'm for. I love you guys, and I'm going to sit here and do my last thing, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.